Hey guys, I am back to talk about the holidays. They're coming up. Halloween is coming up, then it's Thanksgiving and Christmas and all the things. And I had a Weight Watcher meeting leader, Mickey, who I love dearly. Miss her so much. I haven't been to in-person meetings since she left, and that was right before the pandemic. Anyway, I just remember her saying one time is, there are only so many holiday events that you're invited to during a holiday season. And I just picked 10. Let's just say you're invited to 10 different things. Halloween party, Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, brunch, cocktails, whatever it is, cookie making with your family. So those 10 things are only gonna be the things that can trip you up during the holiday season. So I can tell you for a fact, I've gained 10 pounds in years past. If from Halloween to January 1st, and then all of a sudden I would pump the brakes and be like, oh my gosh, let me see how much damage I've done, because it's so easy to just not care and be like, oh, it's the holiday season. Like this is what I'm meant to do, is just eat like an a-hole the whole time. So I did some math and I had to write it down just because math is really not my subject. So there's 2 months from November to December, so it's 8 weeks. So if there's 21 meals in a week and then times 8, that gives you 168 meals from now, like November 1st until January 1st. So let's just say you have 10 events that you are gonna go to. Let's just subtract that. You still have 158 chances to eat on plan or how you normally eat, stuff like that. And then you don't have to worry about the 10 things that you're invited to. It takes the pressure off because it'll all balance out instead of doing like, just eating whatever you want, whenever you want. It's like knowing that you've going to these things. And I've talked about it before, like if I know in the week ahead that I've got something planned, I will just throw 25 points at it and not even care. It could be 35 points, it could be 15 points, but I just have put a number on it. And then don't have any guilt about eating that food. I just went out with burgers with my friend David Tucker earlier this week, and the bar is known for burgers. I'm not gonna get a burger. Is that a double negative, Hannah? Not gonna get a burger? I don't know.
I'm not gonna get something else if burgers are their specialty.
Exactly. And even for a split second though, I was like, oh, they've got a shrimp cocktail on the appetizer. Maybe I'll get that, and maybe I'll get the side salad and the dressing on the side. No, I'm getting the burger. It was delicious. And I had 26 points for dinner. And it was fine. I tracked it and moved on. And I am now I've already made 3 meals out of the leftovers. So I did a leftover omelet with some of the French fries. I did a egg scramble with some of the French fries. And then last night made tacos with the other half of the burger. So you can still enjoy that food and make it last a little bit longer and enjoy the conversation and not feel guilty, because I've had people that I follow on social media that will actually turn down events because they don't have points for it. And especially with children, like if your adult child asks you to dinner, you say yes. Doesn't matter if they chose Indian food and you don't have enough points for it, you need to say yes to that, because those are memories that you're making, and it doesn't always have to be about the food. Just do the best you can, track it, and just move on. What else was I gonna say, Hannah?
I think not feeling guilty was one. Mm-hmm. Enjoying real food. So
yes,
you kind of said giving it points, just slapping stuff on there and moving on to not feel guilty, but also not always looking for a quote-unquote diet option.
Absolutely.
Because then you're never going to satiate that food noise that you have, and you're still going to want whatever.
Yeah, and there's going to be holiday traditions that are in your family. Well, one family tradition that we used to have is my Uncle Jigs and Aunt Selma used to send us a cheesecake or a fruit cake.
Oh yeah.
Every year, and that fruit cake was, I probably love it now, but back then I just remember this like 10-pound package coming, and Pappy would just cut it and put it on the hutch, and it just was like, I don't know, it's just gelatinous and everything. He loved it. He always ate it. He was also diabetic. My aunt's Chex Mix, my brother's Chex Mix, I'm always going to enjoy that. if I'm making cookies, whatever it is, I'm going to enjoy the not only the food, but the event around the food. And I think that's the most important thing, is if you put the event first, the people first, and the food secondary, which I know it's hard for us to do, because if you've ever had a weight problem, you know that food is foremost in our minds. Like, I know I look up at, as soon as I know I'm going to a restaurant, I'm already looking up on the menu to see what there is to have.
And the other half to that is not letting that veer you off track.
Yes.
So just because you did indulge in your family cookies or your fruitcake, whatever it is.
Yes.
Doesn't mean that you've then given up and now
or that you're a failure and you don't have willpower, because that has nothing to do with it. At the end of the story is that we've had to learn to switch the mindset that you can enjoy foods in moderation and nothing is off limits. Getting rid of the good and bad food mentality also helped a lot, because there's just food that's higher in calories, lower in calories, higher in Weight Watcher points, lower in Weight Watcher points. And I think at the end of the day, if you just honor those traditions and enjoy them and get rid of the guilt that's associated with the food that you're eating, it'll change your life. It'll just make it so much better and so much enjoyable. And then also too, like, I've done it in the past, my sister and I both. It's like we would gain 10 pounds during this holiday season, and it would take us 10 weeks to lose that 10 pounds. And now I'm going into the second year where I'm not starting all over, because I've done it before where I've lost weight during the year only to gain it almost all back at the end of the year, and then rinse and repeat and do the same thing over. So I'm just excited that I'm that much ahead of game going into this holiday season, and that it's taken me 21 months to get in this mindset. And it's something that I can live with for the rest of my life. And that is,
it's
I think,
sustainable.
That's the game changing, because I don't feel like I'm on a diet that once the scale hits a certain number, that all of a sudden I'm just done. Nope. I have to continue what I'm doing to maintain the weight that I've lost. So I just want you to enjoy your holiday season and not feel like you can't enjoy.
Either deprived or guilty.
Yeah.
You know, or that you feel like it flew you off track.
Yeah. And it's like the old saying, it's like, even if you like have a flat tire, you're not going to take a knife and
slash the other three.
Right. Just because it's like, that's okay. That's whatever meal, whatever it is that happened, that's a chapter in your book. And you just just close that chapter, and every day is a new day just to continue on how you're doing. So I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. Can you let us know in the comments, what are your holiday strategies? Because we would love to know and put some more tools in our back pocket this holiday season. So if you got some tips and tricks, we are all ears, and we would love to hear what you guys have to say.
Or your favorite family dish that you have around holidays.
Yeah. So for me, it's my aunt's Chex Mix. And Charlie's is really good too. But my aunt's is really, I don't know. She makes it in the microwave too, which is crazy.
And somehow it tastes like...
It's spectacular. I don't know.
It's insane.
It's made with love. So... But if you guys enjoy this video, please let us know with a like and a subscribe, and we'll see you next time.